Thank you, dear. Much appreciated. And I've got your glasses on. I'll start them now. Da, da, da. Right. I think when I was here last, I think we're going to do quartz, I think. Make sure the mic's on the right volume. Test, 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 test. Let's bring it down a little bit. Make sure we're not right in the red. There we go. And yeah, dear, that test message just to make sure that I can hear the ping when a message comes through. Yes, this was shut off now because they're... Oh, yeah. Cool. I think quartz is going to be our next go-to. So we're going to do that now. Just minimize that screen so I can see everybody else's screen. And we're going to try and work out the quartz side of things. So for this, I'm going to need the interactive map up. I'm going to go to this and then the map. Don't know what's changed. Is it because of that? There we go. Yeah. So if I do this, you guys should be able to see that map, hopefully. The cam is on for the 3D printer. However, the printer hasn't started yet. Oh, I think we're just about to get it starting, possibly. We'll see how well this one is after it failed last time. So, oh, massive screen for the printer. Sorry about that. Let me sort that out now before I forget. It's because I changed the settings on the printer. We'll whack it to about there. And that should be about that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Right. I do need to sit up a bit more. Let's whack the chair right up. And we are comfy. Awesome stuff. Right, so we're going to be making these. So we ideally want to have iron, quartz, and copper all in one area. That is the ideal we want. In addition to that, I would like to, if we could have some. I'm thinking it's going to be this area because in here there's some quartz here. Or we do have. I think it's going to be this area actually. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. But the water down there. We've got a road coming up here already, so we've already acquired that as such. So we could build in that area there for the for this quartz factory. So we're going to head over that way now. And go from there. And then after we've got those up and running, that's a quartz finished. Oh, well, it's sorted for the moment. Yeah, just gets things underway for us. I'm going to whack the game volume up a little bit. There we go. Right, there isn't anything we want from here, is there? Because we have got loads of tickets to use. So we could get the cart, that's one good thing. Also got the trophies, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I was thinking about the management and stuff, so we could get the final one of those. Organisation, oh, it'd be cool to have the billboards. Yeah, that'd be good. But the reason we want to do the customize is because we get. Oh, let's have a look. What did we get? What did we get? Alternative smart plating. Now, what's the normal smart plating usually? Wrong search. What am I pressing? Oh, that's worse. We're gonna try another one. That's not bad. Silica circuit board. It removes the need for plastic. Very cool. Right, we're gonna do that one, I think. Yeah. Because in fact we're just about to work on silica. Now what we might do whilst we're here is remove this and bring it up to the same height as everything else. Because knowing me, I will want to be building here shortly. Building. There we go. That's perfect, actually. Cool stuffs. Yeah, eventually the it will just be all concretey. That is the idea, to eventually just get it all concreted entirely. Right, so go to the map. So we want to be in curved area. So this area here, where we want to be. Ideally, got some copper and some iron, I believe. Those iron and copper. Iron, and oh, they're all iron. Ooh, so the copper, we're going to have to bring the copper in from here, look. By the looks of it. Oh, that's a copper. So there is one small amount of copper we could use. We might not need much of it. We'll see what we can do with that water. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We've got the water just down there which can pump up. Guys, there is a tier B Pokemon in chat if you want it to throw a Pokeball. I'm going to actually, so I'm going to quickly grab up my multi thingy. And the glasses are off. And my glasses back on. Fantastic. And guys, I do apologise. The one thing I did forget to do was run a ad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an ad now, and then it will get rid of the pre-rolls for everybody coming in. So I'll be right back, and yeah, I'm hardly going to move. Move that over to there. Let's move this quickly. Clear the desk. Clear the desk. We are building stuffs. Right, these are the 2 iron. Bye bye. Here's 2 iron right here. Fantastic stuff. Is that something I can hear up there? There's something on top of this rock that I haven't got before. Let's go up here whilst we're waiting. Everybody's get back for the break. Yep, there's something I can hear up there. Sleep? Yes. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, they're going to come for me. Another sphere. Awesome stuff. Cool to have a drone on here actually. Drone put on here to bring stuff in. Yeah, right. So just trying to map out in our heads where all these products are. Oh, hello. Weird the fact that there's trees up here, you know? Let's ping the copper. Copper or iron? I think it's copper. Straight over there. It's quite far. There it is. Just there. That's not bad. It's not terrible. There's 2 iron there as well, actually. So we might be better bringing the quartz down and also possibly the water down with it. Although, let's go over here and see if we can get any water out of this section here. If we can grab water out of here, then we're onto a home run and we can just bring the quartz down to it. If not, then we've got an issue. But we just have to rethink it. I don't think it's going to be deep enough, unfortunately. There's some there which looks like they may be deep enough. Production. Damn. None of it's deep enough. That is frustrating, that is. None of it's deep enough. What's the point in there being a river here, then? That would really help my production, that would, if we could get some water out of this. What was this deeper bit over here? Looks deeper. No, you just can't get any out of it. That is frustrating, that is. Right. Where is it? What is it, actually? There is a table, something down here. Where the entrance is to it, I don't know. Aha! This chap. There's limestone here as well, that's pretty good. More. Okay. Wow, they're really... Wow. I've been in here before. Oh, I don't have any rebar. Okay. I would like them to retaliate. It's a bit boring with them not retaliating, so I'm going to try and fix that. So, on my game settings... Right, put them back on retaliate, right. See if that does anything at all. Where is it? Oh wow, this is a bigger cave than I first realised. I think. Ah, there it is. Done. Oh, there is one still here. Right, let's see if it retaliates. No, I still don't. Bit frustrating. Right, get this distracted again. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see. So that might be the closest water. We'll have just to pump it up and then bring it down with the quartz. Bit frustrating that. Bit frustrating. Oh, I don't like these gas rocks. Hi Sean, how are you doing? Got some more Noblists out of here. Hey Sean, are you feeling better now actually? How are you feeling? I saw this morning you weren't very well. Yeah, not bad at all, thank you. Are we all still okay for next weekend, as planned? Okay, here's some issues. I'm still okay. There's some issues. Got a tent and still vote. I'm not trying to jinx you. However, when I guess that could just be flu, couldn't it? But yeah, when I hate having a temperature, and is it one way you can't get warm either? Because I'm the worst for that. And awesome, yeah. No, me and Mrs. Phantom are very much looking forward to it. But I said to Mrs. Phantom, you should check they're still, you know, all okay for him. But no, we're really looking forward to it. Oh, there's 3 iron down here, not being used. Okay, Shogun, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. What were you playing? I don't think I have it in here automatically. Hello. And welcome, Hella. Nice to see you in here as well. So the plan today, guys, is to Captain of Industries. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I've got that, but I got it before the update, and I've been looking to get back into it. Would you recommend getting back into it? I've seen bits playing it quite a bit. Your map's bugged. What, have you got infinite resources? Just constantly dig iron out of the ground without it mining away. It is fantastic otherwise. Okay. So you've had a bit of an issue with it then. Good to know. Well, bad to know, but good to know the fact that there are bugs though. I know my issue. No, I use Unity to fix something and it stops. What? I like. So it just doesn't work at all. So it's just essentially it's just broken forever. Where was that copper that we saw? I'm being blind. And yeah, I think it goes without saying, if anybody hasn't followed Shogun yet, then please do give him a follow. The link should already be in chat, which I think it is. It's that way. There's one over that way as well. That's not too far, is it? Oh, is that all the way over there? Whoa, maybe not. Over here? No. Oh, it is. Wow, okay, okay. So that is a trek and a half, that is. So ideally, I would like to build it in sort of this area if I can then. I'm not too far from water here, actually. So this area I could build a quartz thing in. So the quartz is over up this way. And I could bring them down into this bowl, essentially. And build it here and build across this area. And do it like that. So, yeah, that's there. We're going to go check that we've got over here quickly. Got power. I'm going to correct that because that looks ugly as hell. But we have got power there as well, so we've got power connection. Although we've got power running right next to us as well, which is great. We've already got this one, so we're gonna... This is before we could delete them, we got this, so we'll delete that now. Other than that, the updates from all... Yeah, I've seen really good things about it, heard really good things about it, and I was looking to get back into it. I got a little bored with like the not the limited stuff you could do, but you know, there wasn't as like compared to Satisfactory, for instance. You know, you've got trains, etc. And I know one of the things they've added in there is now they've got trains, which is great. Con, welcome in. Thank you very much. And pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Enough for legend. And good morning to you, Con. Good morning. I hope you're well, and I hope you slept well as well. So that's where the copper is, and then so we can build in sort of this bowl area here. Let's go and see. Water-wise, I need water because I want to increase the amount we're producing in terms of the iron and stuff. Maybe I won't need it, but I'd like to get rid of the idea of using smelters if I can. Water's only over there. That isn't too far, actually. Oh, there, actually. There's loads of spare water there. So we could easily pipe that through, actually. That's not a problem. We can easily pass that over here. Build it here, I think. Or maybe in this section here instead. This is a big area here. Yeah, so we could have a quartz factory here. I think that would work out well. Let's go and see if that water there will work. I think, if I remember correctly, that's a little bit deeper than the stuff running through. So we're going to have a little look. Pineapple, 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 pineapple. Production. Oh, I really wish the water would work on these. Oh, yes, we can get some water out of this. Quite a bit as well. Does it work down here as well, or does it stop when it gets to this level? Yeah, so once it gets to this level, you can't get water out of it. Okay. But these you can. Okay, 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 okay. Up here as well. Okay, that's great. Okay, so this area we're going to build in. Guys, there is a tier C Pokemon in chat if you want it to throw a Pokeball. I don't know where it is on the screen, I do apologise, but it is a tier C type Dark. And it's a Purloin. Purloin? Purloin. Purloin. I'm going to throw a normal Pokeball. I'm going to get. I don't think we're going to need the map anymore, actually. So we'll go off the map, and we'll work it out on screen as we normally do. So yeah, we'll go to it, and we'll get off the. Righty ho. So yeah, I think this area is going to be the one. The only thing is, we've got a load of trees. There's so much biofuel we aren't actually going to use right now, so I need to worry about that method. Myself. Right, I think up to this height. There is a limestone deposit there actually, so if we can go a little bit above that, and yeah, go around sort of like here. We're not going to bother doing on grid stuff. I'm not too worried about that. At that height, I think so. I think that's quite good. Although if we are going to put a miner on there, which we probably will do, we don't want to limit ourselves, do we? It's a normal, so it's not loads, but what we'll do is we'll put a miner on and see, we'll build across and see if that intersects with it. We won't need a miner on it right now, I don't think. but we'll see. Portable miner. Special. Portable miner. There we go. We'll quickly put this sphere in here as well. Get rid of that. Production. I always find it hard to gauge how tall buildings are. Yeah, see, look how much higher we need to go really. If we want to keep that available, we should go quite a bit higher. But I think that's going to stick up too much then. So I think we'll aim for this area first and we'll try and not intersect that. I guess it'd just be like foundations, wouldn't it? Yeah, right, let's whack this over here. And see if that intersects. And cool, so we'll be using a 2 meters. That's perfect. So that's the perfect height. So it doesn't interfere with that. Fantastic. The note will happen is we'll build all this and go, oh, there's a machine in the way and we can't do it. I don't want that to happen. Blueprints 2x4, yeah, do. Where's that gone? We don't want that. Page up, page up. Whoa! And we're going blueprint mode and whack some things down. So my ideal would have been able to use some of this river. That would be absolutely ideal. But over there, that isn't too bad. Come on, tree. We're going to be using refinery, so they're going to take quite a bit more space, obviously, than a factory. Sorry, a smelter. Fantastic. So that's up to there. This one, and it will be floating for the moment. For the time being, it is going to be floating. Right, I'm going to need quartz first of all. That's the major thing I want to do. We have got quartz. If I go to here, quartz crystal. We have got the water version of this as well. So that's great. So if we get the full connection. Excuse me. Right, let's see how many these can take. So if I go to this, and I go to quartz crystal, how much is that going to need? 67.5 a minute. Well, okay. Bit of an annoying number. We can adjust that though to make it an easier number. We'll underclock it or overclock it. Probably overclock it a bit. Probably do it to 100. And let's go over to these quartz and see how much we can produce. That'll give us an idea of what we need for all the other products as well. So over there. Oh, where's the closest? Is it there? Oh yeah. That's right. Completely different area to what I thought. That's Brilliant. So I've picked a really good area. Oh, is they below? They'll be the below ones, the below ground. Well, that's not ideal. Let's get the map up quickly just to see their height. They're all below ground, I believe. We're going to go and explore. If they are, that'll be a trucking experience, because we will be trucking them out of there to get them up to the... either trucking or belting them, because I don't know how close they are to the surface. We might be able to just... and cheat a bit there. But we'll get rid of all these blocks so we can access them from this area. Oh, another sphere that we've missed. There we go. And glasses come off. Well done, Con. You got them for 10 minutes rather than the standard 5 minutes. Right. Whoops. Police brutality. No. Definitely bugged. Right, if I remember correctly, there was a way out of the cave, so I might just have to go into the cave and then see which way the way out is, because if I can't find it. Nothing around here that I can see. But I thought there was a way out. Obviously, there was possibly something. Off. No. Oh, right, okay. We'll head back down there and try and find out where this cave comes out. I don't know where the cave comes out. See the homing fairy coming in. Oh, we're out of those, not for very long, and problem solved. Remains, go back in here. The sphere that we got. Is that printed okay? It sounds like not. If anybody wants to see what it looks like to have a failed print, yeah, this is a failed print. So all that under extruded, so you get bits in there. So we've obviously got a clog in the nozzle somewhere. It just isn't extruded. It did okay for the first few layers. However, there is definitely a clog of some sort in there. So, unfortunately, that's going to be me disassembling the printer slightly before it goes back on into production. Unfortunately, I might have to change the nozzle. Fortunately, I have got a new nozzle set with me. So, But that is just crumbling because it's just not got the amount of plastic it should have in it. So that's a dead one, unfortunately. That is a dead one. So camera's going to go off for the 3D printer. Unfortunately, that isn't going to be printing anytime soon. So let me turn the light off quickly. There we go. That's that all turned off nice and safe. Right. Right, so we need to find out how to get this quartz, because we need the quartz, we need to be able to use it. We could just truck it out, because we've already got trucks coming out of there, and then bring it over, which would be quite cool actually, so that may be an option for us, but if we've got an easier option, I will certainly jump at that first. But yeah, trucks is an option, and train is also another option as well. We can train it out. I can't remember where the other exit is for that. So yeah, it's copper. We've got another one there as well, another limestone. Fortunately, yeah, I can't remember where the other exit is for that. I swear there was another exit, so we'll see where it comes out. It might just come out where the coal is, which is all the way sort of over this way, which would be probably too far. Possibly. We could just belt it if it came to it. I do like the idea of using trucks though. There we are. Right, let's go into the truck zone down here. I definitely should get an explorer just parked up ready to go into this cave. And these trucks have just been working really well. Just come along and, well, the tractors come along and doing what they do. Let's grab this slug. I haven't been in here since I got the jetpack, I don't think. So, why this is up here still. And there's another exit there. That leads us up to the right to the top of the map. But there's no way you're going to get a truck down there. That is tiny. Down towards the end. So we'll head over this bit. And we'll grab these slugs whilst we're here. Oh, there's another one up there as well. Guys, there is a tier C in chat if you want to throw a Pokeball. I'm going to do that now quickly. Boosh. That's the one quartz. And then these quartz are down there, aren't they? Yeah. So, is there 3 quartz here? That's normal. Where are the other quartz? There. Those both quartz? Yeah. These pure? Pure. Nice. Okay. Oh, that could work actually really well. We could have the quartz itself being produced off-site. Those things actually. So it might be better to. That'd be cool to have them trucked in though, because like these get destroyed. Don't they? Yeah, so we can clear the spikes, clear these rocks. Yeah. This is where the gas. This is where the gas used. There's still one there. So yeah, you can get rid of most of this stuff. There's a way out, and it's by the coal. And it's by the coal. Okay. Okay. And then to get it up to where we want it to, is that a bit of a trek or not? If I can just do a belt thingy up there. could just belt it up to there, you see. And then, how far away is that to here? It's across, isn't it? That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. It's going to be better than training it. And better than trucking it, for sure. Well, it is quite a run, though. I just have to work out how I'm going to fuel the trucks. Oh. That's the only issue, is I would have to fuel the trucks. So yeah, okay. I think that's going to be the best option, though. So from here, I think I'm going to go zoop these out and go and start making our way back towards the mine. Or I can bring them out up here. Yeah. So what I could do is build in the mine, build up and up and up and up. Work out how many foundations across I am, and then probably bring it through the floor. Like magic, you know. Because aren't they just appear, aren't they? Yeah. The best would be drones. That would really solve our issue, actually, because they just come straight at the floor. Foundations. Straight up. Up. Go over by one just to make it work properly. But not the end of the world. Do I need to do concrete? I think I might just go down there and build it. Yeah, I might just go down there and build it. I don't think we're going to have the capacity in the belt, actually. So yeah, I think we're just going to go down here, build it, see how well I can build it up. Well, we're not far there, look. That's not far. It's not too bad. If it was to do a truck, it'd be quite a long-winded journey, so I don't want to do that. But what I'm going to try and do is probably set them a bit higher. So I do want to truck anything in from this direction, I can do it. It'd be really cool to have a train going out, wouldn't it? You know, in a train. I know you don't need to. Make a load of... I think we're going to end up with trains here. I just don't like the idea of belting across the map. I really don't. Just don't. It's not going to train station would fit in. So we're going to give it a go. I want to do trains. Let's do trains. We haven't done trains yet. Let's do trains. I've got some blueprints from some monorails for the trains. There must be some spiral. To be fair, special. Can I fit one of these in here? Yeah, I can. Have I got the stuff for that one? I have. Cool. Right, let's do that quickly. So, hang on. Yes, we do. Fantastic. So, let's go with these. I'm going to go for the large concrete, I think. So we're going to get a piece of rail. No, transport rail. How's that off? Let me build on the grid quickly. This blueprinter, because I haven't put the blueprinter on the grid. I don't think it's liking it. Special blueprinter. Just out of the degree field. I'll just have to go with this, see what happens. Because it's not a foundation, that must be what it is. Learning. No, it's definitely do it. No, it does it. Doesn't have to be very long, does it? No. Can it just be one foundation's worth? That's in line. In a bit. We either do that or we do a cross section one. Well, we're going to need a single one actually. We are going to need a single one. So we're going to do single support. Right. Single track import and set directory transport trains. Really? It's track, isn't it? Oh no. Let's just do train. Really? Oh, is it loco? Yes. What's it going to be called then? Rail? There we go. This is rail. That'll do. And then what we're going to do is we will actually copy this over. Difference. We've got one in the middle, and then track either side of this. Storage is in there. What on earth? Are you in a cave? No, yes I am. Welcome in. I'm in a cave, blueprinting, as you do. You know, completely normal thing to do. I've just realised that that is actually the perfect width for that, isn't it? So this is actually going to work out better if I move these over to this section. What I'm doing, Mel, is I'm building in a cave because I want to have a train coming out of the cave in one direction. And then we're going to just have a train track going out of the cave to get our quartz out, because I want to be able to utilise these quartz. So they're just in a pain in the backside spot. So we are currently in the process of sorting out that pain in the backside spot. I probably just thought so I'm going to have to put some foundations down for the track to behave itself. I'm trying to place it. Anyway, we'll sort that in a second. So get rid of this. Do this in this direction. Like so. It makes sense-ish. Then we're going to go to transport. So you didn't just about click in the other one. Yeah, look, you see it's not clicking. Yeah, so what we have to do is we have to bring some foundations up. That's not bad actually, just move that down. We need to put it on, ideally, zoop. Production, no, transport, rail. There's a tier B in chat, guys, if you want it to throw a Pokeball. I'm in a bit otherwise occupied to do so. That right? Yeah. And when we do, we can get fancy and put a light or something on this. I don't think we have any. Oh, we do. We have lights. Oh, that would look cool. It would look cool. Do that. And that. Does look cool. I think we can leave that. Dual track support with light. And then I'm going to do no light. Cool, right. Clear that. Oh dear. We're actually full where we are. Right. Load these into here. It's because we picked up that raw stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. Get rid of all that. Upgrading our slots would be a good idea. make sure I didn't need another crate there. No, I didn't. Fantastic. Super normal. Oh, yes, of course. I grabbed some of that before. Right. Get some cramp in my hand, which is annoying me now. We shall power through for the moment. Move the glasses out of the way. Right, train stations. Train stations. Transport. Train station. Whoa, they are big, aren't these train stations? Right. Let's clear some space here. Let's get rid of some of these rocks. I think it would be best probably put them on a foundation. Is that about this right direction? I want it to be. Yeah, it is. Right, we'll bring this through. These 2 meters. At the right height as well. Yeah, it is. Fantastic. Let's get rid of this. Loose stuff we don't want in the way of our concrete. Ooh. Look, it's gone onto it. Wow, that's a funky effect. Look at that. Other lines into it, I want them to be nice and straight clear. And then if this goes wiggly, it's fine going throughout the cave, because it's not going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Right. And some clearing out. So I think we'll go in this direction. That's be the best. Yeah, it has. Thank you, Mel. We're just doing trains out here because it's more fun than belting, so. So who doesn't like trains? Go to these rocks. And we're right up to the cave wall then. Fantastic. Oh, we're out of nobelisks. We need some. Yeah. Go to this side. Grab the go over this bit. Strawberries, Con. Strawberries. Thank you very much. I've got all the major ones here, actually. Oh. Essentially, they act like sunglasses. They're quite nice, actually. Gives me a bit of tint away from the studio lights. Right. I'm gonna have to move these power things coming in, but we'll put those after things in place. I'm just going to do a single track on this one. This is going to be a terminus station style. Do I do that or do I do through? It's quite cool going through, doesn't it? makes it look like it's finished when you put this stuff here. Oh yeah, okay. I've managed to get this. Get rid of that though, because I don't want that connected to there. Cool. Well, there we are. It looks like we've sort of claimed the cave a bit more now. We'll get rid of these spike rocks. Bring that right over to that. There we go. And this will be a nice foundation for us to put our train onto. Pave over everything and destroy everything there that can be exploded. And this is a good start to go down to the cave. So let's put down the station. Doesn't look near as massive now that we've got these down. Now, do I need to face this the other way? I think I do, don't I? Yeah. I think I need to face this way. I'll do that there. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to call it underground quartz pickup. Just do that, underground quartz. Ooh. Oh yes. Oh wow, rotates. I didn't realise it did that. Maybe it's when it's too long it does the thing. Right, let's do then freight platforms. I think we're going to want one per thing, I think. They do have quite a capacity, but I think we're going to want one per thingy. Then let's see how much we're going to be dealing with a minute, and we can work out where we're going from there. So let's get some on the go. I don't think I have an area in here set up already for that, so we'll use this area here. Create a little section here. So we've got the MAM. And we've got the crafting bench. In the workshop we're going to want a few of these, so we'll start making some of those. 2, 4, 5 of them we're going to need. No, because the one we're still going to do Mark 2 actually, so we'll just do 6. I've already got power in here, which is a great plus, for sure. And if this works out well, we may upgrade this to train. Yeah. Let's go for Mark 2 miners. Put on both of these. This is as close as we're going to get on that. Let's have that one. The next one than these, 240. We did that, what would that go to? 600, which we can't do. But we can do to 470 at the moment. So it'll be 470 times 2. Oops. What we can do is do this. Makes it easier. And then go to this last one, which is a different purity, and we'll see what you can output. Just thinking, we built this all over here because of the quartz. And we need water. And we need quartz, water, and iron. We may be changing where we're building this, guys. Just had a quick thought. Anyway, this will go straight into those. We're going to have a little quick look-sees. Actually, we can have a look on the interactive map just to make our lives a lot easier. So I'll quickly do that so you guys can see it. Right. Let's have a little look. Where is it? Interactive map. Right. Copper, iron. And there's a lot of iron there we aren't touching right now. And copper. We aren't touching that copper. And that would be then a straight train to this. The only reason why I'm building it over here is because that's there. And then we also have water on the side as well. That's the decision, guys. I think we're going to build it over there. So we'll bring the train out. However, I think we are going to be dismantling what we just built for the just the concrete pad we've just built. Because, yeah. A wild Burmy appears. What type it is? It is a TSC, guys. If you want to throw a Pokeball, I'm certainly going to do so when I can get the page up and do this. And we will go back to the normal screen. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. I feel better with that. It's going to be a lot less faff for us to get this stuff built. We've got a lot more space there as well to work with. So we're going to deal with that. Just move the charging cable. It's getting in the way of the with the mouse. And back to normal. Right, let's get these also plumbed in. We just put them alongside each other. Why did that work? Really? There we go. There we go. I really like the curved belts. Look so good. They look so good. Need to do straight, I think. Actually, no, we'll bring this up here first. Or there. That's about right. Ooh, that just about fits. And then we'll bring them down so we know which rows we're going in which. Oh, we got a banhammer time, guys. Fantastic. Boom. There we go. How does that look? That's not too bad, is it, at all? That's not bad at all. Right, so what we are going to have to do is redo where these lines are coming in. And what we're going to do is we're going to do them on the side like this. I'll put one in front of each of the print machine in front of each of the liners. Don't know why I deleted, I'm really worried now. There we go. They're online, they're online, they're online. I'll just delete these poles now. Oh, hello, mate. Yeah, there's a prison. And poof, out the way you go. Oh, there's another one. They shouldn't respawn now. There's power here. They shouldn't be respawning anyway. No. That might be the other way. Yeah, that's the other way out. Other way out. Oh, yeah. This looks cool. This looks cool. This looks cool. I'll try and keep that. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Right, now for the train. Oh, we do need to power that actually, but do that in a minute. Oh, and at the end, don't we need to put one of these actually? There we go. Buffer stop. Rail. Right, let's try the first of these, shall we? Transport. Single rail support track. Oh yeah. Oh yes. We're a bit, but other than that, I think we should be okay. Truck. There we go. Very cool, very, very cool. Good morning, Nikki. Welcome in. I hope you're well. Oh, we nearly got the wrong one. I want the energy drink to keep me up. Good morning. It's not morning yet. God. No, it's not morning yet for us anyway. Oh, there's more small spiders down here. Oh, thank you. Actually, that has reminded me. Con has got 18 minutes out of me for that, rather than the standard 5. So he's done very well there. It's morning for you. I just woke up. What time is it for you, Nikki? You same time zone as me? You're not, are you? I don't think. No, birds same time zone as me. What are you guys? You guys are 7 hours behind, I think. Yeah, so yeah, about 7 hours. I love the auto connect feature. Apart from this bit, so I've realised I'm gonna have to make like a up and down one somehow. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. That one is too steep. No. No, no. Waffle. Piffle. Oh, that is... Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? Yeah, what's that doing? I guess for this bit I can just put this up here and then try and do it myself. What I can do is do this, shift, whack it down a ton, so it's virtually in the floor on its way out of the thing. Place that there like that. Damn, too long. Damn, it's just a bit out. Bring that across a bit more. Too steep still, damn it. That is pretty steep actually, looking at that. That is pretty steep. So, we'll try and work with what we got. I think this last bit needs to get out. Say, and tomorrow are days I have to be at work 6:30. Wow. Deep work, Nicky. That's some harsh times to be starting work at. Let's get this out of here. I'm going to put it on the floor, aren't I? Like that. Slow it down. fine. Right, that's cool. That goes through into there. It's a bit steep here, but it is what it is. Then we have the wonderful task of seeing how we get the train out of here, which should be quite good fun actually. We may end up building a spiral to get it out, or we may bring it up here and around, or we might bring it the other way and around. There isn't a way out that way. There is a way up this way. Oh, actually, yes, we're changing it. We're changing where we're making it actually. So we go up here. So we're going to pretty much take the quartz out of here and bring it over to a new site which we're going to build over here, which is going to have a load of copper production. I think we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Copper there. We're going to have the quartz being brought in. We're going to have some iron production on the go, and it will just allow us to increase the output of everything by quite a substantial amount. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the train through. Guys, a tier B is in chat if you want to throw a Pokeball. I like a so. I like a so. Right, now in terms of getting the train out and underneath these chaps here, I think, is there a way through we can do where it can literally go underneath? I think it'd be really cool to have a tunnel underneath here. If we brought this above to the ceiling, I reckon we could fit a train under there. I think that'd be really, really cool. So, as this isn't so critical right now, we are going to do that. See why I did it, so we can go underneath these, but oh, the curve just makes it so good. So good. There we are, right. We might be able to get a train over here. That'd be really cool to have it, and then I can set up a little tunnel. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Right, foundations. Let's do the 4 meters. We'll see if it's going to fit. I haven't been able to sort of cover this before, so now I'm getting the opportunity to do it easily. I'm certainly jumping at it. I don't think I'll be able to clear rocks or anything. Nope. So taking that opportunity as well. I'm going to probably put some steps in at the side. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, I'll be able to bring in the train around here. I guess I could have it going along the side as well. That would be another option. I do like the idea of trying to make a tunnel. I haven't tried to make a tunnel before, so. And if we do a beeline for that, that's a straight way through. We can curve it around that way, past the water, and do a big curve. To be fair, I think if I go to blueprints, yeah, look at these that I've got. These blueprints are mad. This is just part of a mod that I had, but you just install it and it installs it into your game. Look at that for an intersection. Look at it. Anyway, there should be a curve on here though, so right, that's wrong. Oh wow, look at that. Oh goodness me, this is gonna be good. Right, so what do we need? We're gonna need a one curve left. See, that's really nice. Railroad Tycoon! Fantastic. Oh, yeah. What I want, and these were designed before AutoConnect was built in. Damn. Really? It's too short. There you go. Oh, this is going to look so cool with the power plant. I like the way you move. Oh, this is going to look so cool. Here. This is so much better since these were defaulted to grey. So much better. Looks so clean. The ones I could see, you know, the other ones I can't see. Too bad. That'll stay like that. You plan to use the auto opening doors for the train? Absolutely. Absolutely. What, the large ones, Nikki? Oh, for sure. For sure. I've unlocked them. I tried them once. I've got them slightly, like, just as an easy access point on the one of the other builds, on the plastic and stuff. In anticipation for trains, and my goodness, are we doing one? I found they look really good if you inset them slightly, so that's gonna be the plan. I was hoping that the train doesn't clip that. It does. I'm gonna have to rethink it slightly, but we'll see how we go. We're going to have to get... We have to do it on that too. Can't get rid of those, that's annoying. Right. Large door. And, I completely forgot about putting it in, so thank you, Nikki, for reminding me. Because I would have forgotten to put it in, I probably would have just left a massive gap. Yeah, so I found that in setting them like that looks best. Oops. Oh no, look, oh. So I'm thinking how it just curve around, probably curve around this bit here. And then... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, rather than the big shutter ones, which were okay, but I think for a single train, I think they're going to look a lot better. But we're going to see how big a train is on there, and we'll place one on it now and see what we're dealing with. Actually, rather than that, what we're going to do is we'll get rid of the door now, put the train track down a bit, we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. Over 2 meters. Rocks. And, mess out the way. A bit of rock. Don't really be massive rocks. No, no, definitely not. Ah. There's only one downside to doing it like that. It's off for that now. So I'd have to get this again, shift it over a bit, which I can easily do. I can easily do that. I can easily do that. Because we don't. It's not going to be a 2-lane one. We don't need it. I don't think. Anyway. Yeah, right. We'll see how that works now. Right, transport, railway. Get off this one. Straight line as far as we can. All the way down to here. Well, to be fair, actually, this section, we'll see how it looks with the door. I might be able to just do this. I would like it to be centered on each door, actually. Right, let's do train quickly. Is that gonna? Oh, it's going to hit those, look. That will hit those for sure. Damn it. Right, we need to think how we're going to do these things. This coal does need to flow, but I really want the trains to go through. I think... They do go up to here. They go up to there, though. Are they all Mark 2s as well? They are Mark 2s, so... You know, we're not going to be able to output any more than that, so we could bring these up. Yeah, so room needs to be. So this one, for instance, we can do it like this. Bring it over a bit. Why can't I build it? Cute. Now do the same with this one. Right, that needs to come over from that one. So, and then this one needs to go to the back one. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll bring this over. It's going to look a bit ugly under here for now, but we'll cover it so we can't see it from the train. It's just about enough. Phantom, what? What, Con? What? Hi. 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 It doesn't mean like an emergency, although to be fair, it would take me a while to get over to you if there was an emergency, Con, I'm afraid. Yeah, just bring the other side of the wall and all that. Just need to think out which one goes to which. Doesn't matter, does it really? Oh, needs to go down a bit. Well, if you had them clipped just outside the dust, now I want to see if you took them and tore. Yeah, I'm thinking of just doing it like this. So then, you know, we've got no clipping at all. And what I'm probably going to do is probably make this quite a cool looking tunnel. So maybe put some glass along here. Let's see what it looks like actually. I haven't got any silica, of course, yet, because that's what I'm building there. Is we're going to be building some silica. And guys, there is a tier B in chat. Is a Pikachu is in chat. Guys, so Pokeball, if you want to try and catch it, like I've just done in chat. Are you still trying to beat a Kylecon? So this needs to be the lower. Oop, 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, just have to clear my my nose a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. It's a friendly rivalry. Does that mean yes, you're trying to get him con, but then you're failing at doing so? No way. How have I done that? Is that the right one as well? Oh, I don't think it is. Damn it. No, it's not. Ah. It's the other way around, isn't it? I need to change that for this one, though. For sure. Sorry, I completely meant to do that. Then for the next one, we'll see whether the other one comes up. We'll line that up as well. He is aggressively whipping my ass. He's whooping my ass. Connor, it's meant to be friendly. What are you doing? Slightly off on that one. That in line still. Just the things that make life easier in this game are just, what are they? The convenience features. I can't remember the term is. Ah, so much makes life so much easier in the game now. All these features. Right, there we are. So that has solved that clipping issue. The trounced effect. Now for the wall, so we're going to go for the door, roll up gate, H, bring it through, inset. There we are. Now have it going along the landscape. Sorry, through the landscape. Put back there, get rid of some of the rocks. Don't know where that went. I was hoping it wasn't attached to me then. That's interesting. Ooh. It's going to be quite a tight turn, isn't it? I thought it would be better to let the game just sort it out. There we go. That looks cool. Then straight through. And then I guess we can just have it go up here and then we can have it join onto this curve in a second. Stop that. That's cool. Will I have it offset? I don't know. I don't know. I think we can have a corner here. How would I do it myself? I just want a perfect corner, you know? Just to corner that off. That is quite painful to look at. I think I know what I'm going to have to do. Get rid of that. I'll get rid of that in a second. Let's go back to the blueprints. What are the other curves we've got? So we've got curve left, curve right, 90-degree curve. Yeah, I don't need that much of a curve. Left, right. Oh, press the... Why did I change modes? Let's go on top of here. Let's do my nutting. H. Done. Bring it in and bring it up one. In line with that. And we'll do that instead. And we have got little curved pieces which I think would finish that off quite well. Fantastic. Blueprints. Left. Boom. Now we learnt this from that one. Delete that piece. That piece goes there. So that brings it around like that. And what we'll do is we'll go and quickly add, get some power down the other end and see how it looks. And actually, when you go onto the Guru website quickly and find out what is Satisfactory codes color guide by Smirkin 5000. Awesome chap. What's quartz? Do we have it? Turbo, rocket fuel, nitrogen gas, nitric acid, nitrogen gas. There isn't one for quartz. I don't think. Dark matter, residue. Huh? Dark matter residue, fuel, heavy oil residue. Plastic, rocket fuel, turbo fuel, water. Right, apparently it's this colour. So if we went to editor, what does that one do? That's not right. There we go. And save that as boom. What was that remote like that? Wow, that's pretty cool. That's nice and bright, isn't it? You know, that's the quartz train coming in. Phantom! What, Con? Boom! No, thank you very much, mate. That would be good if I got the stream overview up, wouldn't it? It's always a useful screen to have on. Oh my god. How cool are these? Boom. Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Nearly got all of them. Damn it. Not enough space. What was we... Oh, we picked up a load of coal. Ew. Ew. Coal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad going, is it? For a minute's work. Hang on, was that another chap? No? What up, you fuckhead? And Jace, welcome in. Thank you for the drink. I'm currently on an energy drink. What better to be having at 9 minutes to 12 in the at night? Right, so the last thing we need is power for this chap. So I think for that we're going to probably run a. Goodness me, they look ugly, don't they? The power cables. So I guess we could take a slice at the floor and then run it over. Yeah, let's do that. So ugly. Across and then, yeah, like that. Put it in there. There we go. A lot better than before. What's that train doing? Why is it red? Is it showing because it can't move or something? I don't know. Transport. Give it a whirl. Yeah, and we're going to do these all colour coordinated as well. Boom. First time trying out the outline. That is steep there. That's as steep as you can probably get it. Uh-oh. Hey! Reroute. Those doors are really cool though, aren't they? Look at those. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh dear. Guys, how do I reroute a train when it's under the water? Is that forever going to be there now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. That's forever going to be there. Oh, I can just do it on the hologram here. Okay. Oh, thank goodness they thought of that. Well, why didn't that work? What happened to it? Apparently you didn't get that bit. Okay. Don't know how that worked. Try it again. Something messed up with the blueprints. Does it come off now? No? Yeah. Definitely that. So each of these are not connected to each other. So I'm going to have to delete that section, delete that section. Put that section in between there. Delete that section, delete that section. Put that section in between those two. Delete that section and put it in between this section. And guys, there is a tier B in chat. Throw up a call if you want it. Like I've just done. Right, let's try it again. And you know, we're going to try out the end stop actually. We're going to put an end the stop at the end here, look. Buffer stop. Yeah. At least it places the concrete in a good spot. Phantom! What con? Hi. Oh! No, it's definitely these blueprints. They're not any good guys. Right, we'll re-rail it. No, does that actually connect to that? That's great. Do it again! Con, you got it just in time. Oh! Oh! Call this the end stop! Let's see how fast we can go on it. So these have proper, actually, do these have proper collision stuff now? So say if I put a wall on the track, would it click through it still? Or would it... Foundation track. Would it derail? Let's have a look. No. Say I'd like it to. I don't want it to be able to click through anything. I guess if we hit the door though, then yeah. Let's see how fast we can go through it though. Tragos, welcome in and welcome Raiders! If you aren't already following, guys, please follow Tragos. And thank you very, very much for the raid. What were you playing, Tragos? And welcome in, Orby Bob. And Carl, I'm taking my glasses off. I managed to notice this after a whole 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes out of me on the special glasses. Those are some booming glasses, indeed they are, Bob. Indeed. Bob. Reminds me of the minions. Yeah, so that's going to go around that way. That's absolutely fine. That's looking great. it's not a perfect curve, is it? We could do a perfect curve. Who was that? That was Jace. Thank you very much for the spin. I'm a spinning. I'm a spinning. I'm a spinning. And I'm a dizzy. Finish up my face. 2 factory and Satisfactory. Fantastic. We're just working on quartz, so we're working to get this train line round for quartz. Ocean. And then, so this will be quartz, and then obviously with the quartz you can then lead on to the other products from quartz. And we just test how well the stock works. It's great. You can't go flying off the track. Now, what I'm tempted to try is the blueprint we've got. That we just made. So we just made a blueprint for single track support, which we could just delete these so we can place it down quickly. Blueprint single. See, this is the issue I thought we might have with it because it's out to sea. What we try and do is do go over to here and place another one, blueprints. So we can do that. Twist it round. But how is it going to place well with these? So we can put the concrete down and then remove it and do that. It's suspended in between these, rather than having all the concrete. Because I don't like there being all the concrete. That's my thing about it. Definitely prefer that. Definitely prefer that. So supported bit by bit. It's going through. Yeah. We'll carry on doing this, I think. But we've got to sort of bring it over that way now. So we are going to have to do a curve. So we're going to do our own curve. And we're going to do it using the way we normally do. I should have it already set up on a... There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll build these out here. That distance is about right. We're going to do a blueprint. We don't need it on auto connect because we know it lines up. Do like that. Is that about right? That's about right. Bring that in here. All the way over there. That doesn't require the need for us to be super accurate with our placement of those then. There we go. Fantastic, look at that, guys. Keep this one though. We're going to need it for our next ones. And to put it over here. Now to be fair, I don't know if or whereabouts the copper is, so I think the copper's going to be on this next bit here. So probably bring it up to about there, and I think this is probably where I'm going to build the quartz. This would be a nice little sort of lagoon we could build the quartz in. Oh, do we loop that round actually? That track, we could loop it round and bring it in here like that. That would look pretty cool, I think. Rather than it coming round the outside. Well, the outside's good as well, though. The outside is good. Turn that off. Right. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, because that traps it in there, and if I want stuff coming in from this direction, then yeah, okay, we won't do that then. We'll bring it in here as we're doing right now. Don't know how far along the tracks can go. There, so about there we want to place the blueprint. Let's do that now. That. Those. Okay, it's up to there. So what's the best thing? On the inside rather than the outside? What's best? It's definitely best to do it on the outside for these, for the inner turns. Oh, that works out quite well actually, that's really nice. If we can do something like that, if we can do something with that. That. Who's reminded me? I think it was Matty possibly who reminded me that these pieces have got you can easily filter nowadays compared to what you used to, other than the special matte button. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a bit wiggly on this section, I must admit, but it will do for now. That'll do. There's a lot worse out there, put it that way. Right. Then these, I think, are going to become 4 meters, because this is where we're going to be looking to stop now. So, do that. Grab that quickly. And do a zoop. But we are going to build it. So we probably have a terminus station here for now, until we work out how we're doing stuff. We're going to go a bit higher so we can avoid this rock and make the most of the space. So we'll see if we can do it 3. Just build it, excuse me, within this cave. Sorry, within this lagoon. I think we could sort of build a castle looking thing here possibly. That might be something cool to try. Given its position, I think it looked quite cool, sort of like a fort, as it were. So we might try and cover it as a fort. Disguise it as a fort. Yeah. for the moment, we are going to... yeah. That work going across there, that work up to there. That's fine. Right, so we move vertical. Leave it that high, actually. Will that high do? One more possibly to be safe, but we're gonna... Oops. Didn't know you could just press E. That is a new thing for me to learn. Oh, that is the right height. Fantastic. But we are going to be doing 2 meters rather than that, so... And we're going to go production... No, we're going to go... We're going to need quite a bit of water, actually. Maybe we make it high enough that we can put water extractors underneath, like we did with the other project. Guys, TSC in chat if you want to throw a Pokeball. I'm going to do so. About... That'll do it, even if it clicks a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I've never liked how high the machines are anyway. But then at that level we may as well do it a little bit higher. And then see, yeah. That's the height we're going to go for. That is the height. There we go. So this is the height we're going for. And that will allow us to get over this little bit of the rock so we can use as much space as possible. I'm going to start building production for this. And I do need to go back down to the cave because I've forgotten how much we can actually collect from the cave in the quartz. So, transport, train, put it that way. And once the mods are enabled again, once 1.1 becomes the stable branch, I've seen that there is a mod where you can see inside the train. Like it's like the interior, and I just think it's such a cool idea, and I will definitely be getting that once it's available. Once we can get it. Oops. I left another train on the track apparently. Where's that one? Right, can I hit that? I nearly put them. There we go. Where's it gone? Here it is. Right, any more trains I've left? There probably is another one I've left on here as well. Look how close that is to the top of that door. Oh! It's like the shape of it. Love the end stops. Very cool. Right, so what was it we can produce on these? It's going to be 100, only 120 really. So 120 on the one plus 470 plus 470. 1,060 a minute. That's some good going. That's some good going for sure. These are definitely maxed out at 470, right? Yeah, 470 a minute these can do. And because I've got the power going to there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it off and then bring it underneath to that one as well. I would like that to be a bit closer if we could. Power. Like so. That's cleaner, doesn't it? Straight down. Through the metal, but it will do. That's better. Really, it's like that without. Oh no, 300 a minute. There we are, 300. So 300 plus 470 plus 470. 1,240 a minute on the quartz. Then we're going to add it to water to make it even better. And freight car. And we're going to get to here. And I'm going to call it the Quartz Lagoon, I think. Quartz Lagoon. I think we're going to try and make the foundation curved on the actual foundation we're building on. I must remember to stop because I haven't put an end stop on the end of this. Right. No, so just in case I forget it. So here, well, this is it. So this is in line with that track, which is good. But then I think we're going to start curving, get sort of around here-ish. Where are we up to? So, build. If we built that one higher, I think. One higher? That would allow us to over this whole rock. Have this spit. Yeah. It's worth it for one more. We've done it again, but it's just, you know, another 4 meters and we can clear all the rocks around here and not be limited by any of the rocks. And essentially I can curve it that way. And this can go into like an underground section in the curve. Got the water underneath, that's going to be hidden as well. So literally we're going to only see refineries. And yeah, I just want to try and make an aesthetically pleasing build on this one. Yeah, that's going to be good. Right, so we're going to head out from here now with the blueprint that we've got, which is this one. Lock it in first, all the way down here. And we can just curve it and go into it. Mode. Oh damn. There we go. That is one way you're clicking so quickly with these blueprints that can sometimes misclick. That is a lot quicker than zooping. And I don't think I'm going to have infinite zoop on again, because I like building vanilla like this. Learning how to build vanilla quickly. Because then obviously when we're in the unstable branches it can go back off and you lose the ability to build quickly. all the way up to there, and I might sort of bring this as a curve around, so it's sort of sitting out on that rock. Yeah, I might. I'll see how much space I've got to work with. I'll see how much space I've got to work with. So, let's go for blueprints. Let's put that last one in. Last few in. Right, it's there. Now we're going to need silica. We're going to need silica for the. I swear it's for the circuit boards. Yeah, we're going to need silica for that. So we're going to need. That's in an assembler. Let's have a little look. So production assembler. So if we're to do silica circuit boards, we're going to need that. So it's 27.5 a minute the copper sheets and silica, and the copper sheets, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the alternate recipe for copper as well. So we're going to the copper, and the copper is only just there. So we can have a copper plant there, building that stuff for us, and this can be purely this if we need it to be. But I think it's going to be a multi-level, so we're going to start with the refineries first, though, to get the raw stuff converted into what we need it to be converted into. So what we'll do is go to blueprints and quickly get a 3 full connection. Put it on default. Right. Just line this up correctly. Let's put it in an example spot. Actually, that's about right. We can just do that for now. So say if we're doing... So we've got this quartz, but then we've got the other quartz. So I need to work out how many of each that I want. So this makes 52.5. Say if I wanted this to output... what's 100 do? See, this is so weird, these numbers. What does it need to be on? 200%? 135, yeah, okay. That's strange, that is. So what does 125% do? That's so weird. I wish you could click on these. So if these were done at 200%. We've got loads of shards to use, so I'm not worried about that. 75 water, that's not bad, because that means we can do 6, couldn't we? No, 4. 4... 8. So we could do 8 off a single water overclocked. Yeah, we could do that for sure. For sure. And that's on these. So, and these require how many? A minute on the quartz, 135. So 100. 4. No, that's not. It doesn't divide easily into it. So if we just had this at 100% overclock. No, they are weird numbers, so we're not going to do 100% through rate for sure. So we'll just have an overflow over this side for a sink, because I want the other stuff. I want it to be doing fully on that one. Let's do 600 divided by 37 point. 600 divided by 37.5. 16. Okay. Might not do the. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 16. Yeah, okay. It'd make it a lot less dense though if we don't overclock. And let's just quickly do the maths. So if we were to do 470 divided by 16.5. pretty much 7 of them we could run off the one node. So 7, 14. 7, 14. Okay. That's off one node. Then the other node we could do... How do we make silica? It's raw quartz. Ah! Plus limestone, which we've got nearby, makes even more silica. That's interesting. $22.5 compared to what? Just to make silica? Oh, it's in the constructor, isn't it? Guys, there is a wild sandil. It's a TSC type. If you want it, throw a Pokeball. And whilst I'm trying to work this out, guys, I'm going to quickly run a quick ad break just to get rid of the pre-rolls for anybody trying to join and look at the stream. I'll be right back. See you. Oh, wow. 22.5 as well. Ooh. That's quite an increase, that is, in output. Okay. We'll do that then. So, on that one, so say if we were to do 100 and... So if we were to do that one. So, 300 divided by 22.5. 13.333 recurring. So, yeah. 13 of these, but then 13 times 52.5. 600 and not, it's pretty much 700 out a minute on the silica, which I think is going to be more than enough, I think. Because then, say when we go to these, we do a circuit board. 700 divided by 27.5 is 25 times that, so 25.4 times 12.5, 317 circuit boards a minute. That's gonna be enough. And then the other quartz stuff, this goes to producing other stuff. So I think that's going to be enough on the circuit boards. What about the high-speed connectors? What do those consist of? See, that isn't anything to do with this. Okay, so the... Oh, no, there we are, circuit board. So we are going to need a lot of circuit boards. So I'm thinking I may also do the other ones as... That's that. I might do one lot of the quartz out, and I'd do 2 lots of the thingy. What's that? Is that just showing me that it hasn't got anywhere to go? Which one that is? That's what it's doing. Right, so... Yeah, okay. I think we're going to do 1 bank of these, I think. So we could probably have these over there out the way, I think. So a bit further... Maybe in the towards the middle. These are just big. It's just a big machine. Big machines I'm aware of. Whereas the other ones aren't. But it definitely improves the output. So if I'm going to curve this round around this rock, which I may end doing, I'm going to want these more towards this area, aren't I? Yeah. So let's put them here. And how many do I want? I'm going to want. I can't remember how many I'm going to need. Is it 14 of them, I think? I think it's 14 of them. We're not going to overclock them. And we are going to put this way around. Damn. Press the wrong button. right? It's going to be, I think. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I think we should be able to do that. Blueprint auto connect. 3, 6, 9, 12. And then because these on crystal going to be 67.5, so 470 divided by 67.5. Oh, 60, 470. Okay, so it's only 7 actually. Only power 7. Okay, so it's a lot less than I thought. On the one line, that is. In terms of these, yeah, how many do these need? Look. Cable, yeah. Oh, it does need a lot of quartz actually. Right, okay. I think we're gonna up the quartz. So we do this line here. So if we did do that, 600 divided by 37.5. Yeah, it's 16 I can support on this. So this just needs one water extractor for that. However, we are going to have 2 lines of quartz coming in for it. So what it is, it's 470 divided by 67.5 is the 6.996. Yeah. 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 Okay. So the 2 lines are going to be going to this, and then the rest are going to go to assemblers mixed with, what is it, with limestone? Yeah. I'm thinking I might put these further back, you know, and then have the smaller stuff further back. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to think how this is going to get laid out, and I'm thinking that these are going to be too far forwards for what I want them to be. So I think I'm going to curve it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Auto connect. 3, 6. 9, 12, and then do a couple of these. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that because it doesn't block off the look of the whole sea at the front. So what I can do now is I can have the other machines there and work out that way rather than blocking it all off. These only need 1 per flipping. Oh, for this bank, I don't need any more. I only need 14 and 1 extractor to make this work. Right. So, where do I want these coming in then? I'm going to want these coming straight in at the bottom, don't I? So we're going to do a vertical. We're probably going to do another floor below, so we can work it on the and such. Oh, didn't mean to delete the very bottom one. to there. Go. I need a picture now. I've got loads of water beneath. Let's actually put the music. What's down here? Is there anything down here? Oh. Oh. Aspects, what have I picked up? Probably some of those probably didn't help. I wouldn't mind trying to get some more space actually. Quite good. That's that quartz coming into there. Do the quartz going into this section here. Maybe put these over here actually. In line. Don't know if it's there sort of sticking out, is it better? Damn, there's just one off. But damn it. Needs to be in line. How did I manage that? That's in line now. That does stick out quite a bit. That one, great. Right, is that in line now? Yep. In line now. Ooh, I just thought. Have I left enough space here for this? I don't think that's going to be tall enough for a train station, is it? Nope. Let's go with train station. Oh, just about off, damn it. How ugly does that look? That's pretty damn ugly, that. That is really quite ugly. Like, does it allow me to configure it from the top? So I might just hide that underneath a thin bit of knobs. No, well, shoot, to be fair, this is going to come in now, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, fantastic. Look at that. This can have a glass window here, so you can see the trains pulling in and out. And probably have some glass up here as well. So it just shows the underside. Like that. This one going through it, that's fine. And then we'll have some glass going around there. That'll be great. I could shift that back by one so it isn't intersecting there, so I'm going to do that whilst I have the chance to. Just so I don't have that intersecting. Transport. Train station. And guys, it looks like there's another Pokemon in chat. It's Purloin again. Second one tonight. And it is a tier C. If you want to throw a Pokeball in the chat. Like that. Like I said, that's going to look cool. And if we can, like we did before, we'll try and make full engines for that, actually, rather than doing the axle stuff. I think that'd be cool. So what we're going to try and do now is bring these over. Unfortunately, these are facing the wrong way, really. Which one's going to be the faster ones? I think the two faster ones. So it goes in. That's the slowest. So the front one's the slowest one. Yeah, the front one's the slowest. So the back two I need, actually. That's what I need. Sneeze. Nice me. Clever, what I'd be doing is attaching a flare conveyor warhole, so I don't need to work out where they need to go again. What? Yeah. Oh, I can. Yeah, green outputs. I need the green. Orange. Now, what I'm going to call this is probably quartz cove drop off. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. We're going to do timetable, train, name train, quartz. Cave quartz, we're going to call it. Edit timetable. Comes. Oh, hang on. Transport. Auto stop. Whack on there. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Have I set? What have I set these to? I'm gonna have to go quickly. Wow, that's cool looking light on the train. But these are on load, so they should also be set to load. Why can I see that constantly? What? Why can I constantly see that? I can see it from all the way across the map. Is that a glitch? It's got to be a glitch. Anyway, let's color code these. That's quartz. Drop off. That's really cool. Right, let's get these in there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't do the power on these, I don't think. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Disconnect that. Oh no, it's not disconnect. No, disconnect this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it says 6.9, what I'm going to do is when I turn this on, so if I run this at 6.9, isn't it? What is it? 470 divided by 67.5. 6.96. So I need to run this at 96%. So 96. That's what you get on the end one. But then on these, we'll do. Actually, you know, we're going to do this on these, actually. We're going to do it on the first of the banks, so then, yeah, it'll fill up first. Although, if the M1... Oh, here we go, guys. Our first unload. I don't know why it's highlighted. There we are. Let's do it now. It's because we changed the colour, possibly. Should see that stuff just flow out a bit now. Yeah, I swear they didn't used to have the red lights on that point before. How cool are those? Oh, is it because it's a two different ends? Because that's like the brakes. It could be that. Right, cool. So there should be quartz coming out of these. Yes, we've got quartz. Right, so we'll do that up to there. We'll do this at 100%. And where they stop. Is that still 100? Oh no, sorry, no, when they stop. needs to be 96. Yeah, so now I need to go underneath, work out where the water's going to go. It float from either direction. Production. Logistics, we're going to put some. It's too high, is it? Just so it flows fully, because I found that out with the oil flow. If you're just having it powered from one direction, but to have it so that there's two areas of connection. Just like so. Whoa! Just a bit off on that one. I can still see that one highlighted. Right, unhighlight it. That's really quite a quick route, actually. This is the only one I didn't do the F bit on. There we go. If I press F on it again, that'll stay highlighted now. It's weird. It must be just the colouring of it. When I colour it, it just stays highlighted. Cool, that is. Ha 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 ha! Oh dear. This would have been really cool if I'd put into the right ones. This is the output. Which is still way too high for one belt, so it needed to split it anyway. But these are in the wrong spot. Sort of feeding in my back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Disconnect. I'll get these in first and we'll sort out below. Let's get rid of that extra one. Stuff. Then go below and correct them. That's not needed, that is not needed. One further over a bit. Woo. There we go, I think that'll look nice. Yep. Oh yeah. Going up. Right. Now to put the water section in. So good to check because this is the water input I need. this side, yeah. So let's, oh, that means I've done that wrong. Oh, yeah, this is all incorrect and not actually required. Yes, this is the output side of the machine. I better put a collector on each of these. Just do it like this. Do the sticks organisation. Do that. This is TSC a pump Gaboo in chat if you want it for a Pokeball. That's that sorted. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Disconnect. Yep, that's the one I did it on. Great. To redo what we did just then, but for this side, for the water, logistics. No one caught it. How rude. Oh, actually, been up to here. Do that actually. Is that going to work in terms of where it is though? That's a good work. Close, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up here. Be quite close to those though, isn't it? Like that. As horizontal vertical, let's just check is correct. Go. Yeah, let's move this. Shouldn't really pull this. I just thought I heard something. Just a cat being its usual noisy self and scaring me at the door by going at the door. Oh, as soon as I opened it. Oh, I'm calm. Circuit boards. High-speed connectors. Whack those in. Yeah, I thought so. We have tons of that. Do the same with those as well. Right. What are we doing? Water. Get it in. I regret not doing this as blueprint. No, to that line actually. Only need a couple of these to be fair over here. But we'll see. We shall see. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab blueprint. I just think it's be better to do it like this. And do page down. Now I think that is low enough. So we go into water and also allow these to place. But we shall check. No, it needs one lower, okay. H, I still didn't do it. Right. I think it's control. One, two, three. So it must be that one. Is that correct? Yes! Delete that. Grab this. Blueprints, that. Blueprint mode. There we go. So this should allow us to still in build mode, look. But it allows us to go into this menu, get this, put it here, put it in line as much as we can. That should allow us to go to this logistics smart 2 clean pipe. And I want it to be horizontal to vertical the other way around. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it doing that on both? Wanted. And it is going to need a pump. What to pump on it. And for power, we could just have it coming off here to be fair. This is going to be the main power, so actually I want to make it look quite neat. Place up the right way around. I think I did. I did apparently. Maybe if I placed it lower. There we go, that's working. Oh, hang on. 600, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to just... That's not going to be enough, is it? Needs to be 2 extractors I'm going to need. I think it was. 67.5, yeah, it's going to be that. So 300, no, 600 divided by So I need to put 2 overclocked ones down there. This up slightly. Let's get it there. Put one as close as I can. This. Just quickly delete that. Put that over to there. That's all connected nicely. Not too pump. Like so. Power going like that. There we go, 600. No, it's not because I haven't connected that to power. Let's just connect this. Yeah, that's going down that way anyway, it's fine. Whack. That's great. So that should be enough water going up there now into these machines to produce what they produce. Now I do need to power them and also have the output sorted. Because these are going to be producing a lot. What we're going to do is we're going to have the outputs go similar fashion to the how we did these. Two of these, and for the moment these will just feed into 2 sinks. Actually, probably have actually no, we'll have we'll have 2 sinks. We'll have 2. It's a shame the sinks don't have a. A little bit more, so we can put it directly into another back around with it. Very good. Actually, 470. I know this make it look really neat. I think I've done that before. It's got 2 inputs on that. I can do this. Like this. I think it is. This step closer. Like that. Then I can grab this. Another one there. Oh, hang on, too high. That's the one I remember. And the other one. I think it's standard. You just swap that. that's a standard, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need to do anything with that. Let's go for logistics. Guys, TSC in chat. If you want to throw a Pokeball, I'm going to throw one certainly. I don't own that ball. Oh, how terrible. Well, I'll have to go over a couple of things on the stream deck. Bye. And ended that. Fantastic. Fill the chat with my purchasing. Right. Let's test. Oh, these are both gonna have to go to sinks for the moment, aren't they? So we need to get these over empowered. So grab this quickly. Move that just slightly to the side. Put 2 sinks down. Like so. It's gonna have to go that way. It's gonna have to go this way. And we shall see. How well they do. Let's see what rate of production we get off these. Fantastic! I got the Gossifleur. Gossifleur. Right. Let's grab this. Go to here. To be fair, I wouldn't mind it going to a pole so I can just check it. Like so. And then that can go underneath. Oh, hang on. Pretty much perfect. Oh, no, maybe not. That's fine for the moment. It's just one off, which I wouldn't mind just quickly. It's still in line though. Oh, it's not still. Let's just have a look. Which one is it? So cool, the train's delivering stuff. It's all working, guys. It's all working. But what we are going to do though is we're going to put some walls in because I want those walls just blocking this area off now. Just so it doesn't look ugly. This is all I could do with doing in the blueprint, so I can have to do this as much. What's down there? Put something down there, have I? I think so. Nope. It's just sand. It appears to be sand. Oops, what did I just search? Right, these are all going in. Oh, what's up with this one? Is it just filling up the station? Rather than that, we could actually put some industrial storages down here actually. And we're going straight to these. There's no space to do it. that's fine. Just so I've got a load of backlog if I need it. We're going to do curve these, I think. Or because they're that much of an angle off now. Let's see how this works. Move it on. Straight. That's better. Right. Straight. Oh, I do need that, don't I? Those. Oh, actually, I need to access them shortly, don't I? Oh, please fit. Oh, damn. I could have done that easily. I know how to do it. Whilst leaving those free. Absolutely, I know how to do them. I think. Yeah. Let's try it. I don't think that's in line with that, is it? No. Do that. Well, for sake. Of course, at the last minute it just did that. Oh no, of course that needs to be. Oh, this isn't going to work, I don't think. I was going to try to do it so I had the full output so I can empty the train stations really quickly into these. I just don't think it's going to work in practice. The fact I've got this one here to come out, I don't think that's going to... It would work if I move this over. I need to move it over by one. Let that empty out. meant to be. Ooh, that's really close to that rock. Yeah, so that's going to have to sort of curve around here. Sticks. So the whole idea of this is that I can empty the train stations as quickly as possible. That's the idea of it. That's the plan. This. Right, curves. I'm going to put these on. Is that allowed? I'm going to say no. So we have to move this back ever so slightly. Do that as just about goes in. That's fine. Straight. And into there. Why is that? I would say, is that why is that empty? There we are. So that's full pelt now, emptying that. So it is able to fill up faster than what it can take out, which is great. That's great. Great. Make sure all these are flowing. Flow, 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 flow. Every corner. Yep. Yep. And there we go. That's good. So it'll take a bit of a while to spool up now because ooh, what's going on here? Oh, it's not. Ah, that would be why. Getting some coupons now. Well, that's actually whacking out the ground pretty quickly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right, so then, other than this stage, we're going to need some copper, which I think is going to have to be done next stream, guys. But we've got this underway, so we managed today to get the quartz line in. Or we worked out how to do the quartz. We actually chose a space, first of all, where we're going to do it, which we've decided, you know, here's a good spot for it. This is going to probably be curved round. Just try and make this look nice and intersect with the landscape a bit more. Same with this bit, so this might sort of come out, curve round into it. So it looks like it's actually, you know, part of the landscape, as it were, you know, using the rock for the supports rather than just square. And yeah, I think we're on to a good roll here. So the copper, if I just show you, is just there. So we're probably going to do a little copper plant there, and possibly then just convey the stuff over to it. I think that's going to be better rather than trying to faff with it all within here. Although we might not need this much space, so we might just end up bringing it over here and producing it over here. But we are going to be producing a lot of copper with that, hopefully. So we can see what that's going to do. Might just bring in the copper itself and then turn it into the cables and stuff that we need. Well, I guess there is going to be a few production lines. So we're possibly going to make the computers here as well. So the computers are over here. The computers which we're going to be using are probably the alternate ones, because we can just make these and then make computers from it. Although we are going to have those that basic component level as well. So we'll have to have a look which one's going to be the most cost effective. And before we do so, have a look for a tier B in chat right now. It is a Diggers B, and as you can see, it's proper cool chat. Look at that. We've got punching hand here ears. So. What we're going to do though, guys, we're going to raid out to someone. We're going to have a little check to see who we're going to raid out to. And DC1 looks like he's having a right good time. We've got him on the second channel on my second page, so on here. So we're going to do a raid over to DC1. He's an awesome chap. Please say hi. I'll be hanging around there for a little bit, and then I'll be heading to bed. I put the two raid messages if you wouldn't mind using those when we go over there. It is a standard follow raid message for the top one, and then the second one is for subscribers only, as they've got the emotes which are locked to those. So thank you for joining me once again. Next time we're going to have a try and get into more complex stuff, so the computers we'll finally try and get to, I think. But before that, we've got a couple of streams of stuff that we need to get on the way. But Quartz is the access to all of that, I think. So yeah, we're going to get stuff underway, and I'll see you guys very soon. See you.